Hello, 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 hello. On this fine Saturday afternoon, let's get into the Crunchyroll Anime Award winners, and we'll see how this goes. What's up, Punish John A. Douglas? The algorithm blesses finally showed me you were live for once. Yes, the algorithm, listen, the algorithm has not been kind to me lately. And that's okay because, you know, frick it, we ball. We make content regardless of what the algorithm says. I am no longer a slave to the algorithm. Okay, I'm free. I'm a free man to do whatever I want. So, Crunchyroll Anime Awards. These first couple don't necessarily impact me. All right, so here's English. This is where we start, I believe. Best voice artist performance English was Lucy and Dodge. I don't know why I said Doge. That was my bad. For Akaza, which is not what I said, actually. I gave it to Justin Briner as Deku. But you know what? I'm not mad at that. His work with Akaza is good. Japanese is Mao Mao from Apothecary Diaries. Best ending sequence, Bump of Chicken, My Hero final season. As I said on my other stream, it's goated. All right, I've seen the overview of everything that My Hero has won and such. The sweep for My Hero on the final season is incredible. You love to see it. Like you love to see it. No better way to send off this 10-year-old franchise, which I think yep, I gave it ending and opening, so we'll see if I get both. I don't think I did. Best ending sequence for Bump of Chicken. Best opening sequence is Dandadan Season 2. I don't think Dandadan Season 2 was bad. It just wasn't my favorite. It definitely wasn't as good as the first season one for Dandadan. Maybe that's a hot take. Maybe that's a hot take. I think the Dandadan Season 1 opening was better. Just in terms of music, not in terms of visuals. I like the visuals. So I didn't get that one. No Revo for that, but that's okay. What's the next category? Best score I gave to Demon Slayer, which I did get that one. All right. Dude, I've seen so many people on Twitter talking about like, oh, why did Demon Slayer win? Don't you know this one pool scene from Chainsaw Man completely mogs the entire soundtrack of Demon Slayer? And I'm like, yeah, since the fall when Chainsaw Man came out, and I'm not trying to slander Chainsaw Man, if that's what you like, that's what you like. But also, since the fall when Chainsaw Man came out, I went and saw that movie. None of that music really stood out to me as like, oh, this is really good. Like, oh, that's memorable. I want to put that on my Spotify playlist. And then you get to Demon Slayer, and it's like I said on my voting stream, you got Zenitsu's new form, Flaming Thunder God. You've got Tanjiro in the Transparent World, Akaza versus Giyu versus Akaza, like Shinobu versus Doma. Like, you could go down the list of every song in that movie, and it's just so well orchestrated and so well done. That's what I think of when I think of Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. And the only song I've seen people talk about from Chainsaw Man is the one that's in that pool scene. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not saying that's bad, right? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that it was bad. Obviously, it was good enough to get nominated. But I also think if all you can list is one song as being like this pinnacle of musical scoring, compared to Demon Slayer, I just listed 5 off the top of my head, and that's not even like pulling up my Spotify, getting the actual track names, like, and obviously there are some in there that go underrated and undernoticed because the soundtrack isn't out officially. The movie is not even out officially yet. That's interesting to me. I'm like, all right, fine, be that way. So the next one, let's see what we got here. Best anime song is, I gave it Iris Out, which I know that one did win. Dude, that song's a banger. All right, see, Chainsaw Man fans, you got to win. Don't tell me you didn't get a win. You got Iris Out from Kenshi Yonezu, bro. That song was goated. And I actually do prefer it to any of the other songs listed here, including Yoasobi, which is hard because I love Yoasobi. All right, next is Must Protect at All Cost character. I gave it to Fragrant Flower. It goes to Anya again, which is fine. I just feel like every time they put Anya in this category, it's like putting One Piece in best ongoing. Like, it's always going to win. It doesn't matter if objectively there's better options. It's always going to win. Okay, so we didn't get that one. Best supporting character and best main character I gave to My Hero. Best supporting character, Katsuki Bakugo. That's my GOAT right there. That's him. We're doing good. And then best main character, Mao Mao. Really? I'm sorry. Listen, I'm a little biased here because I'm a big My Hero fan, but also, like, we're giving best main character to Mao Mao when, like, all of Deku's series defining feats happened in the final season. He became the greatest hero, like saved the world. Like really, really, that's your best main character? I don't agree with that. No, hard disagree on that one. Is Mao Mao a McDonald's work? Don't get me started. Don't get me started on the McDonald's memes, bro. I'm so sick. Listen, I'm fine with memes. I just want them to be accurate. Like, they're not even accurate. It's people who didn't even read. It's people who don't have media literacy. Oh, my goodness. Best slice of life, Spy Family Season 3. I don't think Season 3 was bad. I think Season 3 was fine. I enjoyed it when I did watch it. For a slice of life, I think it is good. And, you know, and I think it's fine because I'm pretty sure Fragrant Flower won the romance category anyway. So, like, it's fine. So, slice of life, Spy Family Season 3. Best drama, Blue Box. Please don't tell me it won. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. It did not win. Hot take, Blue Box was not that good. I probably went over that in my original stream, though. Apothecary Diaries. I've never seen it. I've heard it's good. I need to watch it. My sister really enjoys it, actually. So maybe I'll watch it at some point when I have a modicum of free time. Best Isekai I gave to Zenshu. I already know Zenshu didn't win, and I think that's the biggest snub of the century. Zenshu should have won Best Isekai Anime. I know it also didn't win Best Original. Dude, Zenshu getting snubbed at the Crunchyroll Anime Awards is like actually criminal. That is like actually awful. Like, I'm not even gonna say that ReZero's bad because I haven't seen ReZero Season 3, so I can't say it's bad. ReZero's not for me. I tried to watch the first 2 seasons. I just can't get into it. I can't stand the art style. Maybe that's an odd thing to say. Can't stand the art style. Zenshu getting snubbed though, it's such a good isekai because it's so refreshing. And I talked about this on my voting stream. It's so refreshing because it's not your typical isekai, and it actually does something different. It does something unique and interesting. And if you have not seen Zenshu, go give it a watch. It's a very good show and a very good isekai at that. What is next? Best action, My Hero. Come on. Solo Leveling. I mean, it's all right. I mean, it's not like I'm mad. Solo Leveling Season 2 did have some really good action. I just feel like My Hero deserved it better. Or even One Piece from the clips I've seen of Egghead. Best comedy is probably gonna go to Spy Family. Oh, goes to Don to Don. All right, that's a good. I can get behind that. I did give a chuckle or two when I was watching Don to Don Season 2. I did give a chuckle or 3. Best romance. All right, if Don to Don won this category, I'm gonna lose it. Okay, good. Dude, that Don and Don and Best Romance, I'm not even going to get into it. I'm just glad that it didn't win. Fragrant Flower is goated. It's nice to see that Crunchyroll actually, like, shows off other anime that aren't on Crunchyroll. Like, Fragrant Flower is a Netflix exclusive. So I'm glad to see Crunchyroll kind of make it more like a actual, like, anime awards instead of trying to do this whole, like, oh, it's not our show, so we're not doing it. Best background art I gave to Don to Don. Goes to Gachiakura. From what I did watch of Gachiakura, I think that's probably fair. I never finished it. I might go back and finish binging the end of Season 1. Best director, I put My Hero. It was Apothecary Diaries. All right, I don't really have any stake in the game because I've never seen it, so I can't say if it's a good or a bad one. Best character design, Gachiakura. I think that's another one that's pretty fair. It was a very visually appealing anime, so no qualms there again. Best animation. Okay, this is going to be a controversial one. I already know. Oh, yay. Solo Leveling. Really? I don't know about that one. I don't know. It was good, but like, you're telling me it was better than My Hero's final season or even some of the stuff I've seen from like the Egghead arc of One Piece? Like, Solo Leveling is better than that? I don't prescribe to that. Actually, I really don't. No, I would have gone with My Hero or One Piece on that one. And that's not to disparage Solo Leveling. The animation was good. I just don't think it was the best thing that came out last year. Best original anime, I already know Zenshu didn't win. It was Lazarus. I can't say anything because I haven't seen Lazarus. I'm just upset that Zenshu didn't win. Best new series, I gave it to Fragrant Flower, and it went to Gachiakara. Okay, that's fine. One Piece wins best continuing series, which as it does pretty much every year, and that's fine. Film of the year is Demon Slayer. Shocker. I'm obviously not upset because I love Demon Slayer. I think Demon Slayer is great. Some of the other movies I never saw, I wanted to see Scarlet. I heard 100 Meters was good. Chainsaw Man was all right. I've expressed my issues with Mappa's animation style and how they adapted that, and I think it was really stupid. And not to disparage the artists at Mappa, they're very talented people. I can't get behind that. But Demon Slayer, very much well deserving. Maybe they will actually decide to drop it on Crunchyroll. That would be great because I would love to rewatch the movie in HD 4K on my TV. So if you could do that, that would be great. Anime of the year, I gave it to My Hero. And of course, as we all know, My Hero Academia final season is winner of Anime of the Year. And now I know that I never have to tune into another Anime Awards again because that's all I really cared about. And, you know, very well deserved. Like, and if anybody tries to tell you that My Hero's win is not deserved, just look at them and say, this anime had every single episode, including the bonus episode, episode 12, more, all rated 9.0 or higher. It was one of the highest rated anime of the year, objectively and subjectively, by both critics and fans respectively. And it was the conclusion of this massive juggernaut franchise that, despite what the people who read the manga with leaks and translations and whatnot will tell you, it is a very solid ending. It ties up every narrative thread pretty well, especially for Deku. I've done, 3 videos on the ending now? Maybe 4, I think, including the one I did on the final season. So it's like, how many times can Nick talk about the ending of My Hero? Yeah, no, that's My Hero wins Anime of the Year. So if I'm doing the highlight correctly, I'll put up on screen like my thing with like a check mark on what I did and didn't get. If I'm feeling up to it, I might be a little too lazy. But yeah, that's all I've got.